Inputs are everywhere, in switches, phones, TVs, and in many other electronic devices. They are essential for proper use of everyday objects. Imagine if your phone had no touchscreen, volume buttons, or a power button. That would not be ideal. In this video, we will discuss how keyboards, mice, and controllers work.
Keyboards. You know them, I know them. You press a button and it shows up on the screen. But how exactly does a keyboard know which button you press? And how is that information translated onto the screen? It's all quite simple. Under the layer of keys, there is a membrane sheet that when pushed down in a particular area, such as where there is a key, it closes the circuit and sends a signal to the computer that a key has been pressed. However, this is only the case for membrane keyboards. There is another popular type of keyboard called the mechanical keyboard. This keyboard uses mechanical switches to push down and close a small pair of two metal beams, which closes the circuit and in return sends a signal to the computer.
Optical mice shine light down onto your desk from an LED from the bottom of the mouse. The light bounces back up off the desk into a photocell. The photocell has a lens in front of it that magnifies the reflected light, improving the mouse's accuracy, helping you navigate easily. A chip inside the mouse uses the reflected light to calculate your hand movements. The scroll wheel is mounted on a switch mechanism that detects rotations and button presses. A microswitch detects left and right button clicks. All this information is sent digitally through a USB cable or through Bluetooth to your computer.
Game controllers are the most important aspect of a game console. Without a game controller, you're not able to play any of your games or even control anything that is on screen. How do the controllers register input? How do joysticks and analog triggers work? For simple buttons, the input is measured the same as a keyboard, a layer of membrane that is pushed down onto a circuit board that then sends a signal to the console. The D-pad buttons are a bit more complicated. They also work in the same way a regular button works, but the D-pad is set on a pivot that once pressed, the D-pad tilts towards the direction it was pushed, and then sends a signal. Joysticks works by translating a mechanical signal into a digital one, using gears and potentiometers. When you slightly tilt the joystick, two potentiometers react how far the joystick was pushed left, forward, right, or down. When you tilt it in a diagonal angle, both potentiometers figure out the average of the two directions and send a signal accordingly. Analog triggers work by detecting how close a magnet is to a sensor, which then increases or decreases the resistance and sends that information to the console.
So those were some examples of common inputs, when there are hundreds, if not thousands more different types of inputs that we come across every day. Way too many for us to list in this video. But now, we hope that you understand how some inputs work a bit more than at the beginning of this video. Thank you for watching.